If you thought Ninjago was getting worse, then you were so wrong. This new legacy short is so amazing and I have to talk about it now. So there are two shorts, one is called Gold Rush and the other doesn't actually have a name, it's just Ninjago Legacy Reimagined. Though I think that one's better, I do acknowledge that both are great and really beautiful, really creative, so buckle up because this is why I love Ninjago Reimagined so much. So, since March of the Oni, Ninjago has had very mixed opinions. Like season 12 and 13, I think people like. The island is pretty neutral. And then I think everyone hated Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu. But my real problem with the new seasons, except maybe season 12, is that they're playing it a little bit too safe. Besides maybe Prime Empire, they're just doing kid show things. And even then, Prime Empire still feels like a kid show. It just has more original ideas than the other new seasons. But seasons 11 and 13 feels like they're not trying as much as they did with older seasons. That is, of course, before Seabound came around. And yes, I do love Seabound and eventually I'll do a review of it, but there's something that most of the community for some reason is just ignoring, and that is the legacy shorts. Which initially I was very hyped about, the most hype I've ever been since the Ninjago movie. And this time the hype actually paid off. And if I told you I didn't like this season, then I was lying, and may I be struck down by the first Pinjitsu. So I'd say the first one is my favorite of the two. I just prefer this art style. It's a little bit more creative with the orange from the dragon, but also the black and white. And it's kind of trying to be this post apocalyptic world. And there's a narrator, and they make us think it's the samurai guy and that he's the good guy, he's fighting the dragon, but the truth is that the dragon is the narrator.
Another attacker defeated, but the enemy keeps returning, sending more at me.
And the ninja are kind of frozen in gold, it's hard to explain. But also they let in the description the mysteries, let's find out next week, which leads me to believe that they're gonna continue this story. And I guess they did because the second short was called Gold Rush and it kinda had connections to the legacy sets, maybe just advertising. Ninja! But maybe that thing that made the Ninja Gold will also be in another short and explain why the ninja were frozen in gold in the first short, which initially I thought these shorts were gonna be one-off things, but after the first short I really want to know about this reimagined universe. Both shorts look amazing and I'm glad the first one had that deception thing that I really enjoyed, and then the second one had a last moment with Kai and Nia because that was the day Seabound ending came out. I might have watched the first one like 10 times already, and now I really want sets about these shorts. And please, if you haven't watched it, watch them. They're like 3 and 4 minutes long, and maybe, I don't know, maybe Lego will see the views and make more of it. I really love it, and I think you'll love it too, even if you don't watch Ninjago. Right now, they're just self contained stories that might be connected. And stay tuned because soon I'm gonna be reviewing the other 3 shorts. Side note, as I finish editing this video, I have the new legacy short, but I don't wanna re-edit this review, so I'll just leave it to the next one. But basically, I thought it was a downgrade from the other two. So leave a like, subscribe, I'm Master Builder, and out, I guess.
Digadinho, vai deixando um likezinho e se inscreve no canal.